Last time on Sonic the Hedgehog 2006, Sonic and Tails meet up with Knuckles in New City's industrial estate, with the reason being Knuckles giving Sonic a hollow message from Eggman telling where the whereabouts of him and Elise are, and ensuring the safety of the princess if he gives him the Chaos Emerald. Knuckles and Tails admit it's a trap, but Sonic decides to go anyway to thank Eggman personally to know where Elise is. The trio then go into Eggman's base, but are trapped by Dr. Eggman after being duped to give him the Chaos Emerald, and tests out a machine that can control time, based off Solaris. Once into the post-apocalyptic future, the trio however have the fortune of bumping into Shadow and Rouge, who themselves are also stranded into this post-apocalyptic future. Would they be able to get back into the present day safely? All answers to be revealed in the next episode of Sonic 2006 Sonic Story. Greetings, welcome back to the Sonic Story of Sonic the Hedgehog 2006.
No matter where we go, all we see are ruins. How can this be our future?
How could it come to this?
Maybe Donald Trump? Somebody's left that. Somebody put the air conditioning on too long.
If I eliminate that guy, will our world be saved?
The day of disaster. Here are my records of this event. This was when Iblis was freed, and his flames were released into the world.
That was a bit of an awkward clicking sound. Whoa.
And you have this person to blame.
Hey, how did he get that purple emerald? I myself don't even know. What? Why is Sonic
I see it!
through a wall of flames?
So that blue hedgehog's the Iblis Trigger?
No, it can't be.
Blue Hedgehog.
And Blaze faintly remembers him.
I'll send us back in time to the point when the Iblis Trigger was alive.
Oh, so he has the power to show time using these purple strobobes. And then they disappeared out of thin air. Uh-oh.
What the? Who was that guy? He looked just like Shadow.
No shit.
This is terrible!
Oh, what now?
According to the data, the princess died when she was kidnapped by Eggman. Apparently, Eggman's battleship exploded.
What?
The date of this incident was 2 days after the Festival of the Sun.
If we don't return in time, Elise will die on board Eggman's battleship. That means...
Yeah, I think so.
Ugh, god damn it. Sometimes the plot holes and inconsistencies in this really makes my brain swell. Oh, I'm sorry.
You guys are so slow. Look.
A Chaos Emerald! You've already found one!
Well now, I may not look it, but I'm a real treasure hunter. Unlike a certain echidna I know.
What?
That's a good idea. Rub it in its face.
Have you guys discovered anything?
Yeah. I received a signal indicating there's a Chaos Emerald here, but...
You mean we've got to go through there?
We do.
If you don't like it, you can stay here.
You've got to be kidding.
Wow, rude.
Don't be late. Same to you.
Well, it looks like so we are going to get that Chaos Emeralds up now. Okay, so now welcome to our next level of the game, Flame Core. And I think I edited the I still had the loading time in there, but anyway, ladies and gentlemen, from this part onwards, because if I die too many times, I've decided I would actually edit out the deaths. And if you actually see, there was supposed to be a silver medal there, but unfortunately I died a couple of times. I think I messed up a couple of times, so I've decided to actually, I've decided to cut out the deaths instead, because you know what, I just don't want to you know, show everybody and I die all the time. Well, the only thing that I actually hate about this game is, of course, the absolutely dodgy collision detection. Yes, Sonic! That was really obvious, wasn't it? So of course, since what was it again? White Acropolis, Sonic absolutely states the absolute obvious. I would say it's lava shoots out from the firing ground. I thought, yes, I can see that already, Sonic. You know, you pompous blue rat. The black bridge is gonna collapse. Yes, I can see that already as well, Sonic. So in terms of flame core, the stage design isn't actually too bad, to be fairly honest. I mean, to be fairly honest, at least I would definitely think this is a more fun stage. Oh, for God's sake! And I can't even get those. I think there's an invisible wall there. Of course, I cannot get to those rings because unfortunately there seems to be an invincible wall there for somewhat forbidding me from going out of the boundaries. And this is probably, there are some, you know, bullshit moments involving those Iblis monsters, because every time I get hit by an Iblis monster, sometimes when I try to attack it, they seem to still breathe fire, and sometimes they don't stop breathing fire until they decide they actually had enough of breathing fire for now, and they actually don't even. Oh, this is another problem with this stage. Is of course some of the fire guys come and set patterns, and then we got the meteorites as well. Of course, Sonic, it is raining fire. Hallelujah. But anyway, to be fairly honest, my biggest problem is that. But what I'm trying to say is that at times the traps, certain traps, kind of actually are a bit too, you know, awkward to dodge. And there's another. And at certain times, you can actually get hit by meteorites, which kind of gets a bit irritating after a while. And once you actually saw why I can't get those rings, is because there is, like what I said, an invincible wall. Basically, because of how poorly this game has been coded, and how rushed the development cycle in this game was. Basically, you are going to. This is the condition detection isn't that correct, to be fairly honest, great. And if you could actually see you can actually see Sonic glowing invisible, and trust me, that's the only time in the game you'll be able to see him glow. The invisibility does work, but you don't see this after this stage. This is the only stage that has this you know, glow, basically. Any other game actually had it right, so basically it was. So, I'm not going to talk anymore about how rushed this game is, because I know a lot of people actually obviously said it quite a lot. I know that was a lucky dip and one up there. Let's get that monster, get that 20, and go. I just want to you know, leg sweep that switch. Here we go. Whoosh! I barely touched the ring and I got a great.
Knuckles.
And guess who we get to play as? Probably Knuckles. Now, I'm going to be honest with you. Knuckles in this game is incredible, painful to play rather than joy. Joy is absolute pain to play. His combo moves are severely delayed, and whenever you try to punch them with it, it's always in point-blank range. And also, he does that random, you know, screw attack, like corkscrew attack, which kind of is quite, you know, kind of is irritating to go. And honestly, the only thing that's ever good about Knuckles in this game is his gliding. But even with that, it's extremely. It looks like his gravity. You know what's there? I'm gonna get into that in a minute. We'll get to know why Knuckles is gliding isn't as effective as it was in the old games, basically, because it looks as though there's a magnet pulling him down into the ground, because his gliding in this game is unnaturally heavy, like what some call me Johnny says. How did I manage to get that gravity done? But basically, though, what I'm trying to say is that Knuckles, in my eyes, is one of the worst characters to play in the game, because of not only is his combo moves effective, but he is incredibly sluggish to move. And honestly, he's not there for if he's the Amigo to control, then I wish I was Tails or Sonic instead of him. Here we go.
I found a Chaos Emerald.
Don't touch it!
Whoa! What's that?
You there.
What? What's this?
I will destroy you all. You shall not pass. You are intruding. You are trespassing the sacred clouds of Iblis.
Okay, so basically, I don't know why I paused there, but ladies and gentlemen, this is of course the tapeworm Iblis. This is the tapeworm Iblis, ladies and gentlemen. This is of course Iblis' second form. We'll see Iblis' first form later on in the game. So basically, what the purpose of this is that you have to wait it out until there's more footholds, and that Iblis actually throws these meteorites. But the whole thing is just a waiting game. So what I'm doing here is a tactic that's one of my Let's Playing inspirations. Some call me Johnny. Actually did. All you got to do is to go into the lava and intentionally hurt yourself in order to actually get yourself moving. So the only thing that you need to do is to have one ring in hand, go into the lava and hurt yourself, so that the invisibility frames will allow you to go through the lava without actually getting hit once again and dying. So you can actually reach one of those glowing spheres, so you can actually draw Iblis in. But you have to do it very quick, because his attacks are sporadic, although. And how did I not get hit by those things? Alright, here we go, and... So basically, if you actually get rid of 3/3 of his health, he will try to... So once he actually hits him for 3 times, that means he will try a different strategic attack. So that will be the opportunity for me to grab a lot of rings, so that I can get a good ring bonus. And all the while, I'm also avoiding those meteorites. So are those footholds. I'm just still waiting for those inevitable meteorites. Right, that's that done. I think 50 rings will be more. Alright, let's see. 50 rings will be more than enough.
Sonic, it's coming!
Oh, what is he doing? No, so he does that, and then he gets dazed.
It's dazed from the impacts.
And, I did not intend to do that on purpose. But eventually, because of this game's severe collision detection, I managed to finish him off with the invincibility frames. And I still get an S rank, regardless, though.
That was incredible!
Well, that was a bit of a crappy end, but at least I managed to get an S rank, so at least that's something, I guess. Okay, so we get another 2 gold medals. Alright, so we get another cutscene. Then Sonic gets the Chaos Emerald from Iblis. Then Shadow gets his. Let's see what they can do.
Chaos control!
And they managed to make it. They managed to create a time-space rift, which you can use to get back to the present day. Well, something must be starting Shadow, but we won't find out until Shadow's story. But of course, we made it back into the present day.
Looks like we made it back in one piece.
Yeah, no shit.
Where did Shadow and Rouge go? Did they appear someplace else?
Those two can take care of themselves.
But only except that Shadow stays in the future, but we'll see later on. Oh, he's got a newspaper. Why has he got a newspaper there? Oh my god. Sorry guys, I just couldn't resist using the Inception music. Oh my god, I thought it would be too much of an opportunity to actually resist and get it on. But now I actually get myself a new ability called the Bounce Bracelet, which allows us to do the bound jump, which returns from Sonic Adventure 2. And basically it's as effective as it was in Sonic Adventure 2, makes you bounce higher and it takes care of enemies. But now we get on with our next mission, The Legend of the Three Musketeers. Basically, for this town mission, I've actually decided to skip the mission briefly because, unfortunately, they're all self-explanatory. First one is actually with Tails. You have to go through Orange Rings using Tails' flying ability. Basically, I think it's more for faster to fly, but I think with Tails. So basically, let's get those rings. Unfortunately, let's go up. Fly too hard. Okay, so now that we've done the Tails, we're going to be doing Knuckles' Smash Challenge. Basically, you have to get rid of these rocks, which basically may have been made out of, you know, extremely breakable material, though. I mean, who created these rocks in development? I mean, seriously? And I guess, and I still do that attack, but it doesn't even affect the rocks, neither. You have to use Knuckles' delayed combo attack. And neither does the Drill Claw do any good as well. The Giant's Own Master didn't even do it. Honestly, this is the reason why I really hated playing as Knuckles in this game. It's because his combo attacks are very delayed and ineffective. But now we are off to the speed challenge, which we are with Sonic. So basically, Sonic's speed is enough to actually clear the mission. So all we got to do is to find Tails and Knuckles and get to the finish line. Okay, so basically we're going that way, so we can... So basically I'm using the... Yay! Not yay yet. I'm gonna need to find Knuckles. It's not there. Let's try that side. There he is! Come on, Knucklehead, let's go! Oh, so we can get some more rings and a good, better chance for the S rank. Did you say that earlier on, Tails? And of course, we decide to, and we got it done. Everyone,
That was incredible.
that was a very easy mission. That wasn't a very hard mission at all. So of course we're going to end up with we're going to end our next we're going to end this part with, of course, chase the fleeing car. And basically this is the first, of course, mission to feature the highway, which is only exclusive to the missions, by the way. So basically, Sonic can outrun the world's worst joyrider, the world's worst car thief, and and of course use the leg sweep to stop it. That was an easy mission. That didn't even deserve a load time in the slightest, or even a briefing. Okay, with that being said, I'll see you guys in the next part. So Sonic, Tails, Knuckles, and Shadow and Rouge found another Chaos Emerald and defeated the tapeworm version of Iblis. The Chaos Control was induced and a space rift to the present day was created, making Sonic, Tails, and Knuckles go back to the present day. But what happened to Rouge and Shadow? And will Sonic be able to stop Eggman and get Elise back again in due time? Well, it will all be found out in the next episode of Sonic the Hedgehog 2000.
Come on, let the fuse, he's a rocket and he's ready to go, 'cause now the countdown is